It's really, really cold. I mean, if you thought yesterday was cold, today's even colder. The good thing is we don't have the wind.
-1 in Franklin right now.
Yeah.
That makes Pittsburgh here 9 seem balmy almost.
Yeah. 1 below in the Franklin area this hour, 4 in Butler, Zealand, Opal 5, Katanning at 6. 2 in both Clarion and the Du Bois area. It is cold as we are starting off. Newcastle 4 degrees this morning. At least you're in double digits in places like Waynesburg 13, Connellsville 10, and Morgantown coming in 13 degrees. Here's the good news. Just like you mentioned, Lindsay, our wind speeds are 3 miles an hour or less in a number of places. That means there's no difference in the wind chill and your actual temperature. So you'll see Pittsburgh, when it comes to that feels like temperature, it's also coming in at 9 degrees. Do want to point out just a couple of places, both Franklin, Clarion, and the Du Bois area. You have winds at about 5 miles an hour. That's pushing your wind chill well below 0. 13 below right now for a wind chill in the Franklin area. It is cold out there. All right, top number you're seeing there, that's the temperature. The middle number you're seeing is also going to be the wind chill value. Again, in the Pittsburgh area, I keep those winds right at around 3 miles an hour, 3 to 5. But if I put the numbers in just at 3 miles an hour, you'll see there's no difference. The difference in the wind chill all day long, if you're in Pittsburgh, basically, will be very minor. 21 your temperature at 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock temperature also coming in at 21 degrees. I have us hitting 22 for a high temperature today in Pittsburgh. Number of places will be right there at 22, mid to low 20s for those high temperatures today. That's after we hit 18 yesterday for a high. Snow chances are going to go up tomorrow. If you see any snow today, it's going to be I-70 to the south. That's what it looks like. It would be fairly light. The heaviest of the snow is going to be just south of the Morgantown area into those higher elevations, where they'll be looking at several inches of snow coming. Our snow that we're going to see is going to come later on in the overnight hours tonight and through the day on Thursday. At least tonight, the best chance will be down south. We'll continue to see just a small chance for a little bit of snow tomorrow morning. Most of the snow comes in the afternoon, and some of these could be in the way of what we would consider squalls. Very isolated, but very intense little bursts of snow coming in as those wind speeds on the backside of the system begin to pick up. So just a heads up there. When it comes to snow totals, we talked about that ski forecast actually in places like Seven Springs. That's where we're going to be looking at some bigger totals, maybe upwards of 4 inches of snow, 4 or 5 inches of snow in those westward facing slopes of the Laurel Highlands and into the ridges. That's where it's going to be most likely you'll see it. Hey, we don't have any advisories being issued just yet, but I do think that we are likely going to see some winter weather advisories being issued because of the snow chance that we have in place for Thursday. All right, let's talk about your forecast. 22 today, 21 your Thursday high, 27 on Friday. Hey, we're back in the 30s for highs both Saturday and on Sunday. Still below the average for this time of the year. We get back to the 40s, but snow and rain chances will be around. Kind of goes back and forth over the course of both Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. Hopefully right now, at least temperatures will spend most of that time above 32.